Section 3, Preparing for the FP&A Role. 94. Chapter 7, FP&A Resume Blueprint. Your first impression. Your resume is your opportunity to make a favorable first impression. In FP&A roles where precision is important, how you construct your resume can speak volumes about your capabilities. In this chapter, we dive into each component of the resume, from the key objective and goals to the intricacies of bullet points. Additionally, we'll explore common pitfalls in resume writing and how to avoid them. The chapter concludes with advanced LinkedIn optimization strategies. These insights will help you enhance your online presence, making your profile more attractive to recruiters and aligning it with your career aspirations in FP&A. So, let's start and make sure every element of your resume presents a compelling narrative of your professional journey. I thought it would be best if I used my resume to teach and show you these steps. So, here is my resume, which we will use to understand the different parts of a resume. 1. Your name and contact information. Your name is presented in a larger, bold font, making it immediately noticeable. This ensures that your name stands out as the most prominent element, which is standard practice for resumes. Contact information, the email address, LinkedIn profile, and phone number are listed alongside the name, but in a smaller font. This placement allows for easy identification. I prefer to avoid adding the address. This is because usually address does not add any value. Also, it might restrict your chances if the screening criteria have a location preference. Professional summary, key objective. Here you can make a strong and immediate impression. The goal is to capture the recruiter's attention and encourage them to read on. It's a concise statement that highlights your professional identity, key skills, and the value you can bring to an FP&A role. A common mistake I see in crafting professional summaries is the use of vague statements. This does not provide clear, quantifiable evidence of a candidate's skills and achievements. Such statements can fail to convey the specific value the candidate brings to the table. For example, experience upon a professional with a strong background in finance and a track record of success, or looking for a challenging FP&A role where I can utilize my skills and experience to drive company growth, or a finance professional seeking to leverage extensive industry knowledge in a dynamic financial environment, or motivated individual looking to advance my career in a forward-thinking company that values innovation and hard work. Why these don't work? The statement is broad and doesn't offer any measurable metrics or specific experiences that demonstrate the candidate's qualifications. Terms like strong background, motivated individual, and track record of success are generic and can be applied to almost any candidate. This makes it difficult to stand out. These statements don't differentiate you from others who may have similar backgrounds. From accounting to FP&A, better way, how to write an impactful professional summary. FPGA lead with over 14 years of experience, including direct responsibility for managing a $500 MMN expense budget at Citibank, increased forecasting, accuracy by 10% through advanced analytics at Coursera, and recognized as a top 20 FP and a professional globally for 3 consecutive years. Why does this version work? It provides specific facts and accomplishments, like managing a significant portfolio size and improving forecasting accuracy. The inclusion of the top 20 recognition offers a unique talking point that sets the candidate apart from others. The statement offers clear, verifiable claims that can be discussed in more detail during the interview, providing substance for conversation. Here are some more examples. Seasoned auditor with 5+ years of experience, recognized for making process improvements that enhanced reporting accuracy by 25%, seeking to leverage my analytical skills for strategic impact in an FPGA capacity. Accountant with 3 years experience. Cut month-end close time by 40%, seeking to apply my analysis skills in an FP&A role. Analyst with 2 years experience. Improve forecast accuracy by 20%, eager to leverage my experience in an FP&A position. 3 work or professional experience section. Here's how you can structure the work experience section on your resume. Best practices and mistakes to avoid. 1. Highlight results, not just duties. Resumes fall short by merely summarizing job duties. Instead, emphasize the results or impact of those duties. To differentiate yourself, focus each bullet point on the outcomes of your actions and quantify the impact whenever possible. For example, instead of saying managed budget and forecast, specify managed an expense budget of $500 MN and improve forecast accuracy by 10% within 6 months. 2. Avoid common mistakes. Do not get overly caught up in the aesthetics of your resume. For example, don't look for fancy templates or fonts at the expense of substantive, impactful content. It's important to focus on clear, concise, and result-driven bullet points that communicate your value effectively. 3. Sell your experience. Shift from a task-based description to a value-based description. Sell your experience by articulating how the tasks you performed led to meaningful contributions. For example, if you worked in FP&A instead of prepared reports, you might write, streamlined reporting processes, reducing report preparation time by 30%, enhancing decision-making across the company. From accounting to FP&A. 4. Customize for the role. Tailor your work experience to reflect the skills and experiences most relevant to the FP and a role you are targeting. Highlight experiences that demonstrates key FP&A competencies like analytical thinking, financial forecasting, and strategic planning. 5. Structure and clarity. Keep your descriptions concise but informative. Each role should be well-defined with clear bullet points that describe not only what you did, but how well you did it and the effect it had. Limit the number of bullet points to maintain clarity and impact, ideally no more than 3 to 5 per role. 6. Use of keywords. Integrate relevant keywords throughout your work experience section. These keywords should align with those used in the job description to ensure your resume passes through applicant tracking systems ATS and catches the eye of hiring managers. 7. Formatting. Start with the most recent position and work backwards. Use a clear, easy-to-read format with your job title, the company's name, and the dates of employment prominently displayed. 8. Quantifiable achievements. Where possible, quantify your achievements with numbers, percentages, or specific milestones to provide concrete evidence of your capabilities and impact. 9. Active language. Use active verbs to describe your job responsibilities and achievements such as implemented, transformed, achieved, etc. This not only makes your resume more dynamic, but also shows your direct involvement and impact in your roles. Example 1. Here is how you might list a job in the work experience section. Senior Financial Analyst, XYZ Corporation, May 2016 to present. Spearheaded a budget overhaul that cut costs by 20% within the first year. Developed a financial modeling tool that improved forecasting accuracy by 35%. Led a cross-departmental team to streamline the quarterly financial reporting process, reducing time spent by 25% and increasing report accuracy. Example 2. For someone in audit who wishes to move to FPGA Senior Auditor, ABC Audit Firm, January 2018, present. Identified and addressed risks preventing potential losses of $100,000 annually for client XYZ. Lead automation project that led to a 15% improvement in reporting accuracy for client ABC. Spearheaded a project to automate parts of the internal audit process using SQL, reducing the audit cycle time by 20% and enhancing accuracy. Example 3. For someone in accounting who wishes to move to FPGA. Corporate Accountant, JKI. Energy Solutions, October 2011, December 2013. Oversaw capital budgeting process to guide decisions on $50 million investment. Develop dashboards to track KPIs in real time, saving 200+ hours annually. On manual reporting and facilitating quicker decision-making. Trained a team of 30 junior accountants on best practices, replicating the same in different departments, adding efficiency gains of 1,000+ hours annually. By focusing on these elements, you'll craft a work experience section that not only details what you've done, but more importantly, showcases your contributions and the tangible value you've brought to your past roles. 4. Education section. We will not spend a lot of time here as this section is relatively straightforward. Here are a few quick tips. It should highlight degrees, certifications, and training that are relevant to FPGA roles. List your highest degree first. Include the degree, certification, the name of the institution, and the graduation year. If you have taken recent courses, highlight the ones relevant to the FPGA role. Example, Certificate on Financial Modeling for FPGA or Certified Global FP, and a certification CGFPA, or FPGA Masterclass, etc. 5. Interest, Hobbies section. The interest section of your resume, while often overlooked, plays a crucial role in humanizing your application. It provides a fuller picture of who you are beyond your professional and academic qualifications. Most importantly, it can be a conversation starter and a way to connect with the interviewer on a more personal level. Here are quick tips. Shows that you have a balanced life, engaging in activities that enhance your personal growth and skills that are often transferable to the workplace. Gives employers a glimpse into your personality, which can help them assess whether you'd be a good cultural fit within their team or company culture. Certain hobbies or interests can highlight unique skills that are not evident from your work experience or education sections, but can be valuable in the workplace, such as teamwork, leadership, or creativity. Only include interests that are a true reflection of your personality and activities. Authenticity matters because it might come up in an interview, and you should be able to discuss your interests passionately and genuinely. While it's a more personal section, maintain professionalism. Avoid controversial hobbies that could be troublesome like politics, religion, etc. Stick to interests that either enhance your professional image or demonstrate transferable skills. Whenever possible, relate your interests to skills that are pertinent to the job. For example, if you're applying for an FP and a role that requires meticulous attention to detail, you might mention hobbies like model building or intricate crafting. This section should not overshadow more critical sections like your experience or skills. A few concise lines or bullet points are sufficient. Anything you list should be something you are comfortable with and prepared to discuss in an interview. Sometimes, interest can serve as a pleasant icebreaker or a way to lighten the conversation. Crafting an effective FP&A. A resume requires attention to detail, careful structuring, and personalization to showcase your unique qualifications and experiences. Remember, each part of the resume must work cohesively to highlight your readiness for FP&A roles. 5 common resume mistakes and how you can avoid them. 1. Focusing on duties rather than achievements. Mistake: resumes often list job duties instead of focusing on achievements. Pro tip: emphasize specific achievements and quantify the impact of your actions to demonstrate effectiveness. 2. Overusing buzzwords and cliches. Mistake: frequent use of generic buzzwords and cliches dilutes the impact of your resume. Pro tip: use precise, tangible language to describe your accomplishments and avoid vague terms. 3. Ignoring the needs of the employer. Mistake: failing to tailor your resume to the specific needs of the employer. Pro tip: customize your resume for each application by incorporating relevant keywords and focusing on experiences that match the job requirements. 4. Neglecting the appearance and readability. Mistake: using complex layouts that compromise the readability and ATS compatibility of your resume. Pro tip: opt for a simple professional layout with standard fonts and clear headings, ensuring the format is ATS friendly. 5. Excessive length. Mistake: creating a resume that is too long potentially loses the reader's interest. Pro tip: keep your resume concise. Ideally to 1 or 2 pages, 1 page is best. Include only relevant information. Optimizing your LinkedIn profile for FP&A roles. Think of your LinkedIn profile as your digital landing page rather than just a virtual resume. Effective LinkedIn search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is crucial for enhancing your visibility among recruiters searching for top FP&A talent. By fine-tuning your profile, you help LinkedIn's algorithms better understand and elevate your profile in search results. This can significantly boost your chances of being noticed for relevant FP&A opportunities by recruiters and hiring managers on LinkedIn. Here are 20 touch points to focus on for optimizing your LinkedIn profile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Experience section. Incorporate EAMDA-specific keywords such as budgeting, forecasting, and strategic analysis to enhance relevance. Education section. List any degrees and include FP&A-related courses or certifications to underscore your expertise. Banner. Ensure your banner visually aligns with your professional focus in FP&A. Endorsements. Actively seek endorsements for FP and relevant skills from colleagues. Profile headline. Use strategic keywords like FP and a specialist to improve discoverability. Profile photo. Display a professional headshot that conveys credibility. Summary section. Articulate your experience and skills in FP&A, highlighting major achievements and capabilities. Skills section. ADD and prioritize FP&A related skills such as financial modeling, data analysis, etc. Recommendations. Request recommendations from past colleagues or managers who can attest to your FP&A skills. 10. Featured content. Highlight key posts, projects, or documents that showcase your expertise in FP&A. 11. Volunteer experience. Include any volunteer roles where you applied or developed transferable FP&A skills. 12. Certifications. List any certifications directly relevant to FP&A like CFA, CPA, or FP and a certification. 13. Accomplishments. Mention awards, other recognitions, or key achievements relevant to your FP&A career. 14. Location. Ensure your location is updated to reflect where you are, professionally based or seeking opportunities. 15. Interests and groups. Join and participate in LinkedIn groups related to FP&A and finance. 16. External blog articles. Write and share a few articles on topics pertinent to FP&A and share them on LinkedIn demonstrating thought leadership. 17. Honors and awards. Include any honors that highlights your professional standing in the finance community. 18. LinkedIn long articles. Publish detailed articles on LinkedIn FP and the topics that can attract views and show your depth of knowledge. Open to work. If job searching, use the open to work feature to signal to recruiters, but consider setting it to visible to recruiters only. 20. LinkedIn Premium. Consider subscribing to LinkedIn Premium while job hunting to access additional features that can aid your search. By carefully addressing these touch points, your LinkedIn profile will not only reflect your FP&A expertise, but also improve your visibility in recruiter searches. A well-optimized LinkedIn profile can be a game changer in your job search. In this chapter, we saw in detail how to craft each section of your FP&A resume. From articulating a compelling professional summary to detailing impactful work experiences and optimizing your LinkedIn profile. Whether refining bullet points or tailoring your digital presence, the principles laid out in this chapter can serve as your blueprint for success in securing your next FP&A role. By applying these strategies, you can position yourself as a standout candidate who not only meets but exceeds the requirements of top-tier FP&A positions. With your resume in hand, let's get you ready to ace the FP&A interview. Chapter